My name is Rizwan Akbar. I am Pakistani and I am a lawyer and advocate High Court by profession, and now I am living in Portugal. I have a big agriculture farm. We cultivate almost all types of crops like wheat, maize, rice. We have our fruit farms like mango, orange, and watermelon, melon. We also cultivate vegetables, all types of vegetables. So we have all types of vegetables, crops and fruits at my farm. When I have time, I am also very fond of agriculture. So I used to go to agricultural farm and try to help my family when I have time. And we also have a dairy farm as well. At our agriculture farm, we keep cows, buffaloes for milk and also for to sell and earn money as well. My school was brilliant. My initial study was in my town. That was a government school. Then my high school was also in my town. It was a boys' school. In my country, most of when I was a child, and there were schools which were separate for the boys and girls, and I used to study in the government school. That was only for boys. And until I went to the law school, there was co-education. Otherwise, wherever I studied, it was a separate school system, not co-education. Yeah, and then it's mixed. But about, I think, 15 years back, now there are too many schools which are co-education based and which are English medium based. People learn, students learn from class 1 to MA till MA in English medium, not in our local language, Urdu. But at my time, there were not too much co-education schools, so I studied in the boys' high school and primary school. And even in college, I used to study separately. That was college for men, government college, Sargoda. After that, I went to city for my graduation, and after my graduation, I went to Lahore for my law graduation, and after my law graduation, I went to England for my higher studies. And after completing my higher studies in England, I started practice as well in England for 3 years. Then I went to Pakistan in 2012. In Pakistan, I used to get up early in the morning. First of all, I perform my Fajr prayer, then recite my Holy Quran. Then I go to the district courts for practicing at law, and then I come back to my town in the evening time. Then I study my cases at the night time, and then again go to the district courts. And on Sunday and Saturday, I used to go to my agricultural farm as well, and sometime to see my relatives and my friends. But most of my time spent in Pakistan in the district courts, Sargoda, and sometime in High Court, Islamabad and Lahore. After completing my law from the Punjab University, then I went to London for my higher studies. And after my completing higher studies in London, then I start my practice in immigration field, because when you are in the foreign, your community needs in the immigration fields, you can serve different communities in immigration fields. So I did 3 years immigration practice in London. Then I went to Pakistan. When I went to Pakistan, then I again started practice in Pakistan in district court Sargoda, Lahore High Court and Islamabad High Court. So after living in Pakistan about 6-7 years, then I again think to go abroad, because there is much difference between the judicial system of Pakistan and Europe, and I like the European judicial system much better than Pakistan. So I left Pakistan and I came to Portugal. To become a lawyer, it was my dream, because justice brings peace, and being a lawyer, I want to help the poor and needy people as well, who don't have too much money, who are suffering from fake cases, and also my community. For example, I did my practice in criminal law and family law, and there are too many family cases in our courts in Pakistan, and also to help the women which are tortured by their husbands physically or domestically, physically or mentally, and they want to get release from their husbands, but they don't know how to proceed in the court. They don't have to pay for the lawyers, so I did help for them. So there are too many other cases, like criminal field. If you see, there are too many people which are not able to pay the fee to the lawyers, because lawyers is everywhere very expensive, and it is not mostly on public funded. You have to pay in private. You have to hire any lawyer private, right? So it was my dream to become a lawyer, because a lawyer is a great profession. Wherever you go, you can succeed yourself being a lawyer, because when you know the law, every field, wherever you go, every department, wherever you go, you know everything, you can do everything, and this black coat is recognized all over the world. If you see there, too many, for example, Barack Obama, the president of USA, was a lawyer. The founder of my country, Pakistan, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, was a lawyer. The founder of the India, Mahatma Gandhi, was a lawyer. There is also a famous lawyer that's called Abraham Lincoln of USA. He was also a lawyer. So if you see, lawyers has a history. They have commanded the world. So become a lawyer, it was my dream from my childhood, and to be a successful person, and to be supportive of a needy community as well. So that's why I become a lawyer. When I came in Portugal, it is really a very big barrier for me, the language, and I think so it's a long process to become a lawyer as well here. The most important to get legalization here as well. So now I am about to qualify for my all the process, and inshallah I will start my services again for my communities, not my own, for all the foreigners which are needy, which are poor, so that they can have their better life here, while to be living here legal way, and without any mental torture and any tension. I will try my best for them, inshallah, very soon. I like the most thing in Portugal that the weather is same like my country. people are really nice, and when you get documents in Portugal, so you're gonna be go anywhere in the Schengen country, which consists of about 28 countries. You can go there, you can work there. So it will be easy, because after the Brexit of England, now I think Schengen area is more better for the immigration services, because Portugal has an easy process of legalization for the legal and illegal persons. So to many people, especially from the UAE and Asia, they are migrated to Portugal. So, and one thing that I felt while I reached in Portugal, that here is no any qualified lawyer who can support the community. No qualified lawyer, all are agents. So it will be really helpful for them when I will start my practice here, because I can speak Urdu, I can speak Punjabi, I can speak English, I can speak Hindi, I can speak little bit Portuguese as well. So they can discuss their cases without any translation, translate with me, and being an Asian lawyer, I would be more useful for them. And it will also be a help to the Portugal government as well, being an advocate when you will pay your taxes to the government, yeah, and serving the community for on the behalf of the Portugal government as well. So it will be a good initiative, inshallah. The biggest difficulty for me was language. So I think it's a complicated language, not an easy language. So the government, the government should provide free language courses on the local basis, like Junta Frexia, if they can arrange for the foreigners who come here, because until you don't know the language, yeah, you don't speak the language, nobody will be able to give you the job. So the government should make arrangement for the foreigners, free courses, like to many other countries, they have free courses for the foreigners, and government give aid to different NGOs and institutions for the learning of language. The second difficulty for me in Portugal was to find a job. The basic reason is language. Even then, if you have, if you know the language, even then it's a big difficulty to find a job. Government also should consider this difficulty as well, and they should set up more factories, more agriculture farms, and any other jobs which they can provide to set up to many shopping malls. How that because the government of Portugal is inviting people, whether they are legal or illegal, to come here and work here and get their paper and boost their economy. But when they will come here, if they don't have the job here, they have to go back. That is also not good for the economy of the Portugal government. Then I would like to say there should be jobs opportunities. And the third one difficulty, if you see the salary of monthly salary, which is a minimum, that also should be increased. That is also not too much to fulfill all the expenses for the people. They are really in bad condition due to the less salary. They can I think so. If I have seen agitation, people were demanding the increase of salary and hours of work. in Lisbon, I saw yesterday. So that is really a poor condition. Government should think about it and take measures to provide jobs, increase salary. One thing more, the process of legalization for the foreigners in this country is also very slow. It takes years. When people come here, they lock their file. It takes about 1 or 2 years to get legalization. I would recommend the government, please do this process, minimize. And what happens when you lock the file in this app? First they send you email that your process has been completed and now you have to wait for the finger date. That is a separate process. First you lock the file. After 1 year or 9 months, they gonna send you email, oh, your file has been entered and your process has completed. Now you have to wait for the finger dates. Maybe it took about 1 or 2 years more to get the finger date. It is a suggestion to the government, when they send the mail to a candidate, they should send the finger date with the email as well. In this way, the foreigners can save their times, because if you go to some of the Portuguese firms or restaurant, if you say for the job, they say no, you don't have residency, you can't work here. And to work in Portuguese firms, you need residency, and it takes too long and it is very difficult for the foreigners. So this time, the email and the finger date, if they are all together, it will be minimize the time and they can get their residency. Because I have seen in this country, for the finger date, the people who don't know how to pick the finger date, they have to spend, I have seen people here who have given €1,000 just to pick the finger date to the agents, because they don't know how to use the computer. For the example, the people who works in the obra, who works in the agriculture, there is no specific time for the SAP when it will open. They are working, it is open, they couldn't pick their finger date. Maybe second time it is going to open 6-8 months later, he is again on the work. Then what happens? Their agents who are sitting in their shops while opening computer, they will say, oh, give me €500, give me €1,000. €500 is too much here, because when there is €665 your monthly income, if you go 500 or 600, I have seen people, I have heard some people, they have given €1,000 to the people just for getting their finger dates. So this process should be, I would like to say, minimize, short process, and mail and finger date, they should be all together. How that the foreigners can save their time and they can get legalization in a short time and join their jobs. Yes, I have, of course, a message for young people, whether they are studying, whether they are working, that they should work for the name of their country, to brighten the name of their country, to make this country most prosperous, to bring most prosperity, to provide more jobs. They have to work hard for this country. It is a good country, but need to improve more as far as the jobs are concerned, as far as the economy is concerned. It needs to be more work. And these young people are the asset of this country, Portugal. So they have to do this work, and they should be determined to bring this country among, not in the Europe, but in among the top of the list of the world. Thank you very much. I would like to say you once again, thank you very much to you and all of your team for inviting me here and give me an opportunity to share my views. So I would say you thank you very much.